Hello everyone, my name is Satish. Currently, I am pursuing my B.Tech second year at Vishnu Institute of Technology. Today in this video, I'm going to answer the Node.js interview questions. The first question is what is Node.js and how it is different from other server-side technologies like Apache or PHP. Okay, Node.js is an open source uh, server-side runtime environment built on V8 in Chrome's V8 engine. Uh, it is very high scalable performance and it is well suitable for building runtime applications like APIs and server-side applications. The key characteristics and difference between Node.js and traditional technologies are JavaScript on server side. JavaScript can be used on both client side and server side. So Node.js is a like Node.js is the runtime environment for the JavaScript. So Node.js has package ecosystem. So in the Node.js, we can install the packages from the npm which has plenty number of packages to perform the tasks and the performance. Node.js are high performance and compared with the PHP and Apache, it can be used to build chat applications, online gaming platforms, and streaming services. Flexibility. Node.js high flexibility type of applications like web servers, APIs, and microservice real-time applications. Yeah, Node.js is really useful for a wide number of use cases. It will use it to build web applications and a number of server-side technologies. So this is about the Node.js, the first question. And the second question is what is callbacks in the Node.js and why they are commonly used in asynchronous programming. Okay, callbacks are nothing but the calling the one function in the parameters of other function. So asynchronous programming is nothing but the the sequence programming, the execution will be done in line by line. But in asynchronous programming, the steps will be following line by line, but it will wait until the response is gotten from the API or anything. So it will wait until then, and after getting the response, it will display in the output. So in this, we can see that in Node.js callback commonly used in output functions like databases, network request inquiries. So for ensuring the application doesn't have become unresponsive, it and so this is the main point. It will wait until the response gets from the task. Wait until the task has been completed. So callback plays a crucial role in asynchronous programming. So we should maintain a clean and maintainable callback code. If it doesn't maintain it, it will become a callback hell. So these are the some points to maintain the logic clean and simple. The logic of components will be simple and focus on a single task. So maintain a single task to be done, not at all one time to be done. Avoid nesting callbacks. Don't make a callback hell when you are doing a nested callback. Avoid anonymous callbacks. So we should use a named function in rather than using anonymous functions. And this is about the second question. The third question is what is the purpose of package.json in the Node.js project? Okay, the package.json file contains the information about the project and the installed packages from the npm. Package.json consists of metadata information about the project. So let us check it once. Mm. So we can see that in package.json is the core modules, ecosystem fundamentals, and all of that. So these are the essential commands to initialize the package.json. So npm init, it will ask you the number of questions like project name, license code, and all of it. If you want to skip all of that, we should use the npm init hyphen y or yes. So npm install is used to install the packages. So install the packages will be stored on package.json. So can be installed globally or develop dependency or normally. So globally means it will be it will be accessible in all the entire system, and dev dependency means it will be accessed only for the developer purpose. So normal situation, we can use it in the project. So the basic package or JSON consists of version, which tells the version of the project, license, so like MIT, IS, like that, the property and the keywords. So these are the some metadata information. So these are the various information that are available in the package.json file. And about the fourth question, we had explain the difference between the required and import statement in Node.js. So required basically required is basically in the common JS file, and in ES6 they had introduced a new concept like import. So import is same as like required, but it is uh, introduced in ES6 concept. So let us discuss about some of the concepts. So required is in common JS syntax. The required function is a part of, so required is a whole type of statement. So basically the normal Node.js files are used to use required statements rather than ES import statements. So if you want to use the ES import statement in Node.js, so we have to configure it in the package.json file, like it is a module before importing the statement. So characteristic of required. So it is a synchronous, meaning it is a block other operations until the module is loaded. So required only blocks the code which until the required package is loaded in this in the project. So we can require the statement like if you write a file in the other file of JS and you want to require in other part of the JS file. So we can export the file like default export and the file name. So it can be imports as a module default. So it can be required in the other part of the JS file. So import in ECMAScript module. Yeah, so it was introduced in the ECMAScript like ES6, which allows to import the files simpler way rather than required statement. So required read file from, this is a basic example requiring the read file from the file system. So if you want to do the same in the required concept, we should note const read file is equal to required and the path name. So where the file should imported from characteristics of import. So import is a asynchronous type. So it will allow to run the operation. So until the required module is fetched. So this is about the required and the export and the middleware. So middleware is important concept in the Express.js. So it will comes in this it comes under the Express.js file. So middleware is nothing but, so the name suggests that it's a middle. So it will be done on request when a client request. So first the middleware approaches in the function and then the response will be given. So middleware comes under the in the middle of the request and the response. So you can see that middleware is accessible to change the request response and terminate the cycle. So the middleware can be defined using like a express dot like app dot use it to like, so let me show you that how it is written. So this is the function of a middleware function. So next is used because it will tell the implementation is completed, so you can implement the next steps. So the next is used like that. So this is the way to use a middleware function. Just a second. And the next question is, what is RESTful APIs and how can we create in your Node.js and Express.js? Okay, the REST API, what is the REST architecture? So REST stands for Representational State Transfer. So it is a well-known software architecture style, blah blah blah. So nothing more than REST is recommends certain architectural containers like uniform interface, client server, cacheability, layer system, core on demand. So REST APIs in server host just having money. So let us go into the website and see it. Okay, okay, just a second. Okay, the term REST APIs or RESTful APIs used for web application to expose the resource from other mobile applications or mobile through internet. So it is nothing but so we are accessing the APIs. So they are also known as RESTful APIs. So they will get us the information from the internet. So that can be used in our web application. So the REST APIs access the client accessible and modified resource using HTTP protocols. So the REST APIs can be give the output in different forms like text, JSON, XML, but the most commonly JSON is used in JSON is the popular one among all of them. So let us discuss the HTTP methods. There are basically major four types of HTTP methods like get, post, delete, and get and put method. So post method will be used to post the data to the API. So like if there is a form, basically there is a form. So which is like a post method. When we submit, the information will be posted to the server and it can be stored in the database. So get method is used to get the information from the server. So and the put method is like update in the CRUD operations. So we can basically we can say the put method is also known as a update method. And the delete will be the function which deletes the data from the server. And this is about the RESTful APIs and HTTP methods. And the next question is, what is the purpose of Node.js package manager? So in the beginning I have discussed that npm package manager. So it has a bundle numerous amount of packages which can be used in the Node.js. So by installing them, so let us discuss the why to use the npm. So managing dependencies manually. That okay. So when we maintain a web app, so it is difficult to manage all the installed packages in the Node.js file. So npm will be helps in that role. So if we install the packages, it will get the version number and the package name also in the package.json file. So if we any update comes and we want to update the package, so we can directly code the terminal and we can update it the package directly. So there will be no complicated issue. So it will make the huge issue a simple one, and it's like a compact one and makes easy to update the packages and install the packages. So basically npm will be installed alongside with the node.js. So there is nothing another step to install npm. And that these all are the commands on the how the npm looks like and how the npm packages will be stored. So, as I discussed, we can update the package easily and we can also uninstall the packages. There is it's very simple way to update it and delete the packages. And This is about the npm and the packages. And next question is what is why important to hash a password in a web applications. Basically, we all know that password is a very sensitive information, so it will never be shared with anyone. So the password will also be never shared with the database. The password will be first hashed and then it will be sent into the server database. So the admin also will not know the exact password. So only the user will know, and any other in the middleware we cannot know the password. So basically it will be hashed like using bcrypt.js for the Node.js. It's a package, so it will be very useful to hash the password. So let us discuss the importance of hashing the password. So hashing the password is essential to protect the user data from the stealing from anyone. Hashing is one way hashing the password. So there is a typical range. So when we use the bcrypt.js, it has a salt pepper type. So if we will define how much salt should be added in it, like how much long should be the hashing should be done. So if you give a four-letter word and we added a salt of 12, it will elaborate it to 12 digits of hash. So if you give more than 12 digits of password, and until then also it will decrease the size to 12 and it has the password. So we can rehash the password using the methods in the bcrypt.js. So these are the some such hashing types SHA-256, bcrypt, and Agron2 are commonly used to hash the passwords. So basically, the bcrypt.js is the most popular in the Node.js type. Let us visit the link. This is the documentation about the hashing. So the user enter login credentials. So the password will be hashed when the time of registering the password and logging the into the account. Hashing functions turn the password into hash, as I discussed. Okay, access is granted if both the stored hash and the generated hash. Okay, I have not tell about this. So when at the time of storing the password in the database, it will be hashed first and it will be stored in the database. So again, when the user want to log in into account, he will enter the plain text password. Then it will be converted into the hash and it will check the hash password with the database and the password in the database. So if the both are matched, then only it will be give access to log into the account. If the one digit is mismatched, it will not allow the user to log into the account. Uh, like as I discussed, the salt, it will define the how much length the password, how much length should be the hash should look like, and more concepts. These are the things about the hashing the password. So these all are the interview questions of Node.js. So I think I have answered all of the questions. So thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.